Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Carlisle United Career Mode Save. This is episode number 14, and to start off today's episode we do have the scouting reports from England and also Japan, and as per usual we do not have that many good or great talents coming from both scouts. I'm not entirely sure what's the reasoning behind all this, because I know there are 3-star, 2-star scouts, but I would expect at least one good player from each scout by this time around. I know we had Ethan Davies coming out the other day, but that's pretty much it. However, just wanted to show you guys that I am now the proud owner of a FIFA 22 copy, so I'm still trying to get used to the game, and as I mentioned earlier in previous episodes that it is tough transitioning from FIFA 19 to FIFA 22, so I will take a bit more time to get myself adjusted to the game itself before deciding to start the career modes in the FIFA 22 games. However, coming back to the FIFA 19 career mode, we do have a potential update for Ethan Davies, as he does have the showing great potential tag, as you would have seen earlier, and this guy he really could be a future star for our team. Maybe if we could deploy him down the right wing next season, he could definitely gain momentum and become a better player overall as time goes by. But for the first of 4 games for today's episode, we will be playing against Forest Green Rovers, and despite them beating MK Dons in their previous match, we will be fielding our second string side, as the first team are relatively tired. And very early on we almost conceded to a brilliant goal, but thankfully he was offside, as you could see right here, and I never really recovered from it. The resulting free kick that we were given tried to play out from the back, and Forest Green eventually cut the pass out, and they sent through Grub, and I tried to get Gray out as soon as I could, but he did not get there in time, and Grub finished it wonderfully beyond the onrushing goalkeeper. And for some reason, despite us winning our last 7 games in all competitions and 5 games in the league, we never really got ourselves going. Even though I do understand that it is the second string side, however, we just never really got going in the game, even though we had some decent chances to equalize, as you could see there, Kennedy hitting the ball straight at the keeper and also hitting the post with the rebound. I don't think it's down to luck, maybe it's just my finishing that was poor, but I would have expected more, as we were on a 5-game winning run, one of the best runs we've had in the league so far. It's just worrying, troublesome, as we do concede a corner late on in the second half, and also concede from the very corner as Rawson puts it past Gray this time around, and it takes a major deflection of our on-loan centre-back Lewis Gibson. But that's pretty much how the game would end, and a man of the match performance from Dale Grubb, the right wing for Forest Green. Absolutely hammered me every time Forest Green came out for a counter-attack, and that loss still keeps us at the top, as that game was the game we had in hand in the league, and we've used that one up. We are still leading the table by 2 points. Every win counts when it comes to the League 2. Well, every win counts in any league, but at this point of time, at this stage of the season, every win counts, especially when you're looking to get yourself promoted and also possibly win the league title. So we look to win our next game against Bury this time around, and we will be fielding our first 11 once again, just to take things up a notch, and also try to return to winning ways, as Skougal on 2 attempts almost scored, but for some reason Skougal has really dropped off his usual goal scoring phase, as we all know how he stepped up earlier on in the season and also scored a hat-trick not too long ago. But this was an interesting passage of play, as you have seen earlier, Bury did hit the post, and from the resulting counter-attack we hit the post from Nathan Thomas. And late in the second half I did change the formation towards the end of the game, bringing Nathan Thomas down to his left hand side, to the preferred starting position for him, and it ended up with a goal, as Nathan Thomas does turn provider for Mark Cullen, who was pretty poor throughout the game until this point, where he gets himself onto the score sheet. Finally we get a win, even though it was a hard-fought win, it was a close win. It was still a very well deserved win for ourselves, as we do extend our lead at the top of the table now to 5 points, as MK Dons do lose the game against Lincoln City 3-0. Yeah, so that is a major boost for ourselves at the top of the table. And moving on to the next game in the league, against Stevenage, we do field our same starting 11 against Stevenage as we did against Bury, and this game was a pretty important game, as a point from this game would secure our promotion to League 1. Yes, 1 point was all that was needed from this game for us to progress to the next league. And it's almost as if the AI heard that information from the commentators themselves, as it was very tough to break down Stevenage throughout the game. But to be fair, we did squander ourselves some opportunities, as you would see here. Hallam Hope skies the ball. I mean, it's just above the bar, but it was still a chance wasted, as in the first half we did miss a couple of chances through Skougal once again, and in the second half we almost conceded if it wasn't for our star man goalkeeper Colin, the best in the league. I'm pretty sure he heard my criticism of him, maybe that he's a bit too old, the age is catching up to him, and he's not exactly performing or reacting in the games as he should be, and he pulls out a masterclass to give the game at 0-0, and that's how the game ended. And at full time,
well, tremendous joy at the final whistle, because that does, Alan, confirm promotion for them.
Yes, it does, and you have your ups and downs during the course of a long campaign, and during those downs you've got to stick together, but these lads did that.
Terrific teamwork, some great individual performances as well, and it's all added up to a step up in league status for next season.
And having to be promoted with the squad that we have, with the limited amount of money and squad numbers that we have, it is truly a remarkable feat produced by the team themselves. So it is a very proud moment for the whole team and the club, and that point keeps us at the top of the table, this time 3 points ahead of MK Dons, as they did win their previous round. And a very quick training update, as we did have Ethan Davis going up 1 overall. It seems to be a lot easier to train Ethan Davis rather than Oscar Mason per se. Maybe it has something to do with the potential tag, and I am going to be giving Ethan Davis more and more game time as we come towards the end of the season. And to end this episode, we do have a game against Lincoln City, the team that beat MK Dons 3-0, and I was trying my best not to be too careful and still go for the win, as we do take the lead in the 30th minute through Nathan Thomas, who is in his preferred left hand side of the field. And wonderful wonderful first time finish from Nathan Thomas, and I really tried to score a volley from Nathan Thomas. I know it was on his left foot, his preferred foot, but going from the confidence that he scored the goal earlier, I got a little too excited. However, that didn't matter, as we do go 2-0 in front as Tom James gets his first goal for Carlisle United, and it was a wonderful header from Tom James, and he has been a great addition to the squad, and he has kept the right side of the field pretty quiet, except for this moment, as it was a prime comical mistake from yours truly once again, trying to play out from the back. And taking nothing away from the goal, it was a beautifully constructed goal from the AI Lincoln City, as they do cut down the scoreline from 2-0 to 2-1. And in the second half we did get a fair amount of chances, but we never really took any chances, and towards the end of the game, Tom James, with a wonderful attempt at a half volley, very nearly making it 3-1, and a man of the match performance from Tom James once again, getting the goal and also securing the win for us, which does keep us at the top of the table, 3 points ahead MK Dons, 3 more games to go to the end of the season, 2 more wins and we will be crowned champions, unless MK Dons lose any of the games and we can be crowned earlier. But 3 more games to go, 2 more wins to be champions, and that's what we need to aim for. And that's all for today's episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please do drop a like and consider subscribing to the channel. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.